Hello and welcome to our 2015-2016 Battle of the Brain submissions for Fluid Mechanics. We propose to build a maze that will create a fun and engaging learning environment for persons of all ages by requiring different activities to be completed to progress further into the maze. These activities will show different fluid mechanics and fluid properties. This exhibit will teach persons of all ages about fluid motion. Each point in the maze is a new and different activity. Activities range from negative pressure to the effects of frequencies on water. Each station will teach a lesson and then require the individual to use what they have learned to solve a puzzle to continue through the maze. The maze will consist of 5 stations. The stations in no particular order are hydroelectricity, water in a vacuum, water siphoning, water pressure cutting, the effects of radio frequencies on water, and air-powered pistons. The hydroelectricity station will have a replica of a dam that participants can manipulate to power different electronics. They will figure out how much each electrical item will take and how much power can be generated through hydroelectricity. The water siphoning station will require participants to move water through a complex system of clear pipes through the use of negative pressure. There will be 2 canisters that participants move water from one to the other. The canisters will have a scale that will measure the weight of water siphoned. Once a certain amount of water has been siphoned, the door will open and participants can move to the next part of the maze. The water pressure cutting station will show the powerful force of water pressure. It will demonstrate objects that water can cut through. Participants will be able to direct water and change the pressure of it to cut through thicker and denser materials. The effects of frequencies on water station will consist of speakers and streams in front of those speakers. Each speaker will have a dial in front of it that participants will be able to use to change the speaker's frequencies, bending the streams in real time. The science of how frequencies change water will be near the dials for participants to read as they play with the water. The entire exhibit will be behind a fiberglass to block the noises so that participants do not get headache from the constant changes in frequencies. The water in a vacuum station will teach participants what happens to water when there are no other fluids, including air, present in an environment, replicating what would happen to water in space. There will be a comically oversized switch that the participants will be able to use to turn on and off the machine. The final exhibit will use pistons and compressed gas to display the use of pistons in the real world. We will use the pistons to make a giant pinball game consisting of 3 pistons that participants will be able to control. 1 piston will be used to launch the balls in the machine, replacing the spring commonly used in pinball machines. The other 2 will be used as the left and right bumpers on the machine. There will be 3 large buttons that the participants will be able to use to play the game. Through the maze, if a participant ever runs into a dead end, at those dead ends there will be facts about fluid dynamics, so they can learn more about the topic. Overall, we expect participants to spend around 45 minutes in the maze.